Welcome to one of my favorite times of the year where I look for a little bit of fuzz in the beans and the hay fields at night. And welcome to Rinks Roundtable, where we talk about what has happened and what's going to happen. We have a lot we got to get to tonight. All right, I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. The weather has been a little bit hot, a little bit humid here in Northeast Iowa, and I've already worked up a sweat. Good thing that I know that the wind is out of the north tonight, meaning that my scent and my smell is not going to affect any of the deer that are posted back up there in the bean fields, which hopefully I'm going to get to here in a little bit. But first, let's take a recap of what happened last weekend on the road with the USMTS. I'll be completely honest, it was only going to be a matter of time before Terry Phillips and his gang struck gold in USMTS victory lane, and he did it at 81 Speedway last Thursday night.
White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Phillips down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. He sets the car into turn 3. Old TP's gonna get it done here tonight. Terry Phillips wins the Keeper of the Plains shootout here at 81 Speedway.
Yeah, I need to learn to be more patient. Even though I'm old, I tend to overdrive them sometimes, but I feel like I'm 25 when I'm in the car. I heard Rico talking about that, how he gets excited at the end. So anyway, I was just trying to drive straight up to been watching B-Ship run the cushions, so you know, you're never too old to learn. But
on Friday, the United States Modified Touring Series visited a familiar facility, the Humboldt Speedway in Humboldt, Kansas, where Derek Ramirez found victory lane in the 4R.
White flag coming to the air and 1 more lap to go. He'll continue to hit his marks out in front of the field. Once he got out in front, he never erred here tonight at the Humboldt Speedway. Win number 4 on the season for the 4R off at turn number 4. Derek Ramirez, your feature winner here at Humboldt Speedway.
On Saturday, the show head to Wheatland, Missouri, the famous Lucas Oil Speedway, where again, Derek Ramirez found victory lane, and it happened to be for the 3rd straight time at Lucas Oil Speedway. After conversations with Marco, one of his crew guys, on Saturday night, Marco simply texted me, "I can't believe we won 3 in a row at Lucas Oil Speedway."
The white flag, final lap, final time down the back straightaway here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. It will be the trifecta 3 years in a row here at the 13th annual Slick Miss Show Me Shootout. Checkers in the air, and Derek Ramirez is your feature winner.
Once the weekend concluded, Dustin Sorensen's USMTS National Championship presented by RacinDirt point lead shrunk just a little bit. Tanner Mullins sits at 88 points back in 2nd place, and 3rd place is Derek Ramirez in 95. Terry Phillips and Zach Vanderbeek round out your top 5. And as for Derek Ramirez, Trent Berry caught up with him on Thursday at 81 Speedway, and the interview probably didn't go the way he expected. As I guess we got a little bit of a basketball competition coming our way on Thursday at Dallas County Speedway with Brandon Givens.
next Thursday night we go to Dallas County Speedway for the Bull Ring Bash. I know that's a place you've been to both years. We didn't get to run it last year. Probably not going to ask you the question you're expecting, but Brandon Givens told us at Casino if you guys are shooting threes that he's going to take you all day long. They happen to have a basketball goal there. I'm not above bringing my own ball from home.
I'm up for anything. I've heard about that, but we were at Ed's and they had a basketball goal there, but I think he was too scared to play me. He said it was too hot or something. So I don't know if that means he can't shoot or if it was really too hot.
I think we'll end right there.
Getting to know the USMTS guys the past few years, I will confidently say that they're not real athletes. But Derek Ramirez, though, on the other hand, he's good. He's about as athletic as you can get. If I had to guess, I'm going to pick Derek Ramirez. Nothing against Brandon Givens, but I haven't seen Brandon Givens shoot a basketball before, but I have seen Derek Ramirez, so I'm going to put my money on the 4R. Also, while at 81 Speedway, Trent Berry caught up with Trevor Hughes. Trevor Hughes is the son of Jason Hughes, and Trevor got his first USRA modified feature win a few weeks ago. And boy, it was a pretty exciting time for Trevor in his racing career.
How was that? What did it feel like to get your first win?
It's hard to put into words. I really wish my family could have been there with me. My dad was up at Prairie Dirt Classic running with UMP guys, and I had my cousin go down there with me, and he'd never really been to help. So about lap 13 or 14, I was sitting there thinking my dad's not going to be too happy about me winning my first one when he's not there. Then a few laps later, I was sitting there going, I'm going to win this thing. This is pretty cool. And then I kind of just had to take a breath and go, nope, hit your lines. You're not going to win it if you're thinking about it. And then we had a caution with 2 to go, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. They're going to get me. There ain't no way this is going to happen. Thankfully, we got a good restart and was able to get a win.
All right, so looking ahead, we have another big weekend on tap for the United States Modified Touring Series. On Thursday, the series will head to Urbana, Missouri for the annual Weir's Machine Bull Ring Bash, one of my favorite races of the year. Nothing like going back home, as they say. And how can you not forget about the bullpen parking? If I was going there to be a fan, I want to be in the rowdy bunch, and that is where they're located, right there on the backstretch. Listen to what Ramirez had to say about Urbana and the Bull Ring Bash from a few years ago.
It was just a good race. It was a tight little racetrack, and nobody ever thought we'd even race too wide on it. And to have a photo finish was pretty awesome.
What should fans and drivers that have never seen Dallas County, what should they expect next week?
A lot of excitement. I mean, as soon as you start the race, in about 2 or 3 laps, you're basically in lap traffic, so there's always something going on. It's a pretty cool experience for fans, drivers. When you go down the back straightaway and fans basically got their hands on the fence and they're inches away from you, it's pretty cool.
Lucas Schott was the first feature winner for the United States Modified Touring Series and the Grant Youngins Memorial at Lakeside Speedway in 2016.
It was huge. I was walking in the first time, looking at that trophy at the USMTS trailer. There was zero chance in my head that I thought I'd bring that home that night. It was a pretty cool honor to remember Grant like that. I don't remember any other race that had that much hype to it, and it was just a really fun event.
What would it mean for you to win next Friday night at Lakeside and add that to your resume?
Well, it's pretty cool because once again it's for Grant, but it's also paying $20,000 to win. It's a USMTS race. So.
Obviously, you're very familiar with Lakeside Speedway. To someone that's never been to Lakeside Speedway before, how would you describe that place?
Wide open, big half mile. It's usually fast, especially if there's any moisture. I mean, it takes all you got, and you gotta leave your purse in the trailer.
And what would it mean for you to pick up your first win there, but also even just to win the Grant Youngins Memorial?
Oh, I don't know. I'd be doing backflips, or at least one. So it would mean a lot. I mean, just to win one of these anywhere would be fine with me.
As for Saturday, it's a new adventure for all of us. The United States Modified Touring Series is going to pull into Odessa, Missouri for the first time in series history. This is what Terry Phillips had to say about I-70 Speedway.
What do you remember most about I-70 Speedway?
It's wicked fast, high bank, pavement. Used to go there with my dad and stuff, and I raced there once. One of the only place that I remember being a little intimidated on the speed, and then plus being in a pavement car. I raced 4 of them, and then went 3 or 4 years later and run another one. So I got a hang of it pretty shortly, but I guess they cut it down, and I've watched some videos and stuff, and it looks like it's still pretty fast. So I'm kind of excited about it. That's going to be a big deal for that area, because that's one of those places that everybody always wants to, in my area, let's say, wants to go there, at least watch it once or race at it once. It's kind of like Missouri's Eldora, so pretty excited about it.
As for me, the sun is setting, the temps are cooling off, which is great. I'm not so sweating, but hey, the wind direction is good. Always play the wind when you're doing anything deer hunting related. I'm gonna head up over here and check out this bean field behind me and see if I can't get a glimpse of some of those big Iowa whitetails that everybody loves to chase. That's fall for now on Rinks Roundtable. We'll see you next time.